her Kobe's case in 2003, if I'm correct. I think it was
Yup.
2003,
Yup.
and it just got real awkward then. And then it had a lot of black men calling out Gayle King about her, you know, why are you doing this to our black men and not doing this to basically people like Harvey Weinstein and other white men that's done worse? So, gentlemen, who want to start with this? What do y'all think about it?
You go ahead, Father.
All right. So from what I understand, so the backlash didn't come from the fact that she talked about the case. The backlash came in when she kept harping in on it and trying to paint a narrative where, oh, Kobe did it, Kobe did it. And she actually released a statement about the backlash, and she was like, "Yeah, I would be mad too. I would be mad if that was like the narrative that was painted on me. But just watch the whole interview, and a lot of people wasn't having that. Even Snoop Dogg came on earlier today and was like, "Fuck both Oprah and Gayle King for like the shit that they was trying to say about just black men in general." Because it seemed like whenever there's a black man, past or present, that has had a scandal or has had a controversy or something, y'all so quick to jump on them. But I see y'all be hugged up with Harvey Weinstein and all these other people that also got a lot of dirt. So it's kind of hypocritical for you to come at us like we ain't shit, and then you go hug up on these dudes and say absolutely nothing when they on the news. I remember not too long ago, Harvey Weinstein was doing his whole trial case shit, and I ain't hear shit from Oprah. I ain't hear shit from Gayle King. But as soon as Kobe dies, people are mourning. Hell, the family didn't even know he died until like the tabloids basically just ran with it, and there was all that speculation. ABC fucking said that four of the damn daughters was in the helicopter with him, and then they had to take it back once the official thing came out. So there was a lot of miscommunication, mishandling on that very, very tragic event. And for Gayle King to go in there and, she was conducting an interview, that's fine. She was asking questions about the case, that's fine. But when you watch that clip again, you could see she was saying shit to kind of demonize Kobe. And I'm like, yo, bro, this man hasn't even been buried on the ground yet. Can we at least grieve? Like, it's still very raw. This dude ain't been dead even 2 weeks. Like, let us grieve, like it's still very fresh for us. And we want people to remember the good things about Kobe. We want people to remember this wasn't just a basketball player. This was a human being. This was a father. This was a brother. This was, a son. So you wasn't having all this energy and wasn't saying all this shit when when he was still alive and kicking the day, when he was coaching for his daughter's basketball team, when he was investing in all these different companies that he was doing, when he was being a father to his kids. He just had a newborn not too long ago, but now you want to bring that shit up when he's dead. That's not the type of energy that we're going for now. And I feel like us as black men, we're starting to see a lot of us resist this narrative that's painted on us through these proxies like R. Kelly and Bill Cosby and other people, and Russell Simmons and other people like that. We're starting to reject this narrative that because they did some shit, we're supposed to like, be a representative of that. And we're like, nah, we're not. We don't fucking condone that shit, but you're not gonna sit there and make us you're not gonna sit here and make us the face of something that we already denounced in the motherfucking first place. So that's all I got to say on that.
Go ahead, Q.
Well, me personally, let me start off by giving my respects to the late great Kobe Bryant. Okay, there we go. So, first of all, let's start off by saying Kobe was acquitted. There was no proof, there was no evidence, there was nothing to prove that, he had those allegations were even true. So the fact that the case was even brought up was disrespectful in the sense of you're trying to, paint this narrative on this man based off of things that you're basically, you're going in a closet looking for something, you know what I'm saying, that's supposed to be in the trash can. It's supposed to be gone. Nobody has talked about it in years. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been brought up in forever. Nobody has brought it up. No one, not one person has brought up this incident, this case, this situation since anything has even started. Since his death, before his death, we were celebrating Kobe. Kobe was being celebrated in so many different ways before he left. He's going to be celebrated again. And for you to go out your way to ask a close friend of Kobe Bryant, who basically came up and lived almost an identical career path as Kobe Bryant, breaking records and winning championships and in LA and living up to the hype. It just seemed like it was all staged. It was all planned. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew what was going on. She had a response. You know what I'm saying? Just in case things hit the fan and didn't work out. It was all of this was planned. I'm very I'm so upset that at this, even when a black man is dead, gone with his daughter and 7 other 8, maybe 8, I think it was 8 other people on a plane, you talk about a fucking allegation that was acquitted almost 15, 20 years ago. This wasn't something 3, 4, or 5 years ago. This was quite some time. So it just shows how difficult it is to be a black man, because even when we are successful, even when we give back, even when we show that we can be fathers, we can be entrepreneurs, we can be businessmen, we can be idols, we can be these figures that people look up to. It's still not enough for anybody in this world, because they'll always find something to make us look so much worse than what we are. And I just feel so bad about Gayle King and her wigs and her hairdresser, because they all look bad right now. I feel like everybody said what they needed to say at the right time. They said what was genuine from their hearts, even if I feel like everybody said it, the most honest way they could. At the end of the day, it was wrong. It was fucked up. I don't mean to. I'm sorry. It doesn't register why I felt like a black woman would even do these things. I don't even want to talk about Oprah, because it'll be another 30, 45 minutes talking about Oprah Winfrey. So we're just going to stick with Gayle King right now. You just understand that, she's just another figure of people who are against their own people to be on in another stratosphere to make us look bad so they can look better. This is another obstacle we go through here. And that's it.
I've been said for like the longest that they're after our black men, especially our black celebrity men. For some reason, it seems to go unignored. It seems to go under the radar. But like the more and more you see things like Gail Kim bringing up Kobe at the and his a sexual assault case, the more you see Oprah going after Russell Simmons, and there's 2 R. Kelly documentaries and a documentary on Michael Jackson 10 years after he died. It's not like something that like black men are pulling on our heads. It's just we're just seeing this. Like even them trying to go after Morgan Freeman for what reason? It's like what is like what more do we have to say? I've been saying this. They've been coming after our black men, and this is just another example. The one thing that really saddens me is just that, well, for one thing, shout outs to Lisa Leslie, because like
Yes, yeah.
she did her thing in that interview, even when that where she brought it up and kept harping on it. She kept her grace about it. Like I feel like if anybody else was in there, they'd probably like gone off on Gayle. Especially like if Snoop was there, I know he would have gone off on there because since he called a dog face ass bitch.
Yeah.
Y'all know Boozy would have went on because you. As soon as I seen they said Boozy had something to say, I was like, "Oh shit, Boozy's about to cuss her ass out." um, but like I said before last week, there's just people that celebrity wise, it's just like everybody just really connects to, and Kobe was one of them.
let me
Even
let
if
me
he wasn't, go
let me
ahead.
let me say this. This is a public service announcement to anybody who don't understand black men. Just because R. Kelly did it doesn't mean everybody else did it. Okay? R. Kelly is a different person, a different stratosphere, who's done it multiple times. He has proof. There's evidence. There's video. There's there's witnesses. There are all these things that are going on, and they corroborate with the story and everything that he's being accused of. All of these other people that you are trying to taint and disrespect, there are no fucking proof. There's no proof anywhere. Why, if the man is acquitted, he's acquitted. It doesn't resurface. He doesn't come back. It doesn't come. The allegations don't come back. There aren't more allegations after that. There aren't more women coming out saying Kobe did these things. That's proof right there. Why would you bring it up? It just doesn't. It doesn't register. It just doesn't register to me. Just leave black men alone. And what? And when we stop loving black women because they taint black men, it's our fault or something like that. It's just those black women. Please, these are not your role models. These are what you don't want to be, because you will not have a black man in your life.
Well said. Also, I wanted to ask you brothers this question because this has been a looming thing lately, not just with this, but with journalism from like the last couple years. Because a lot of people feel like